What is going on, Chooms? I got a new guitar to show you. Aw, crap, I already have it in the video. Fuck. I'm supposed to bust it out and surprise y'all, but whatever. I fucked up again. But anyway, guys, this guitar is... it's really good. It's like... mm, one of my best guitars. Yeah, it's very good. It's very, very good. Um, Yeah, I'll go into detail in a longer video about all the specs and how everything came to be. But yeah, I'll just show off what it is though, in this video and play a little bit. So yeah, this is a Fat 50s chunky neck. And maybe that's a problem for a lot of people, but I have, fat asshole hands, big crazy hands with big scary long Skeletor fingers. So it's not a problem for me. But if you need a thinner neck, I can understand preferring like a 60s style neck over a 50s. But yeah, I was worried that I wouldn't like the 50s style. It feels like you get a little more grip actually, which is kind of nice. But yeah, I guess you can't reach as easily, but I don't know. My hands can reach everything pretty easily, so it's not a big deal. Yeah, it's a Musicraft neck with a Brazilian rosewood fretboard and clay dots, and um, the frets aren't vintage. They are medium jumbo frets that are kind of like a little shorter than your average medium jumbo. So think of it like a wider uh, vintage fret wire kind of size and feel. It's really nice. They glossed this bitch down real good. I don't think the fretboard itself is glossed. No. They do that with Rickenbackers. They gloss the Bazinga or Babinga wood fretboards that those guitars have. But I don't think this is glossed. It looks really seamless. A lot of the time you can tell where the gloss ends on the outside of the neck here, and then you can tell where it ends. But it's hard to tell. They just did such a good job. You can't really see where the finished gloss ends and the fretboard starts. It's like seamless. Those are some of the nicer necks that are made where it really just looks like the gloss paint just sort of fades into the front of the guitar and you can't notice it. You'll notice it with lesser quality guitars. But it all looks the same to me, man. Yeah, so really nice look to it there. Very shiny. Glossy all the way on the back. Right here, though, on the back of this part, it's more satiny. So it's only sort of glossy where it matters. Interesting choice on how to jizz up a fucking guitar neck with some good old glossiness. Or nitro, or whatever the fuck they use. Probably some kind of nitro gloss, I'm guessing. I don't know. Nitro, uh, amber, to give it that gold kind of rich look. Yeah, clay dots. One of them's kind of fucked up looking. I didn't catch that. Like, there's no dot there. That's kind of annoying, but whatever. It's to give it a vintage vibe, and it really does look old school like that. Yeah, this thing is sick. Yeah, I got gold vintage style tuners on the headstock. It's got a bone nut. Yep, so this neck is basically just as good as what they produced in the 50s and 60s with those Brazilian rosewood vintage necks, if not better. So this is kind of like the best of both worlds, vintage and modern, kind of thrown together. Anyway, that's the neck. Yeah, it's a 21 fretter. Body here. Body is fucking crazy. I'll explain why it looks so crazy with all the colors in another video. That's a long fucking story. I did a lot of weird things. But yeah, F-hole Warmoth body, roasted swamp ash with a spruce top to give it sort of a clank. Yeah, really crazy, weird finish I did. Very sparkly, greeny. And the pick guard is basically every color in the world. in the form of sparkle flake kind of pasted on there. So there's a lot going on. This guitar is wacky. It's not as smooth as I'd like it to be. I could have done a better job. And I think I will in the future. One day when I take this apart and decide to do other things to it, maybe I'll sand her down, get her more smooth, and maybe even completely change the whole look. I don't know. You never know, right? That's the problem with artistic visions. They're constantly changing, you know. You want one thing one day, and then you want to do another thing another day, right? So, anyway, this guitar sort of reflects that not being able to make up your mind and just having all kinds of wacky shit. So, yeah, I got a reverse pickup here. These are Starwood Stratocaster pickups from TV Jones. Pretty rare, really nice. Yep. What else can I say? It's fucking sick. Let's play it. Alright. So yeah, guys. I hope everyone's having a good weekend. Unless you're Tucky Tuckerson. Hope that guy's fucking being eaten by sharks or something. Yep, this guitar is kick-ass. Been trying to learn some Final Fantasy crap. Yeah. Oh man. I think Final Fantasy VII is the best video game soundtrack ever made. I think you gotta give it to them on that one. I think they own the top spot. But I do think the best video game ever made is Ocarina of Time. I don't think there's a game that did more for gaming than that game did. You know? That Z targeting, 3D aiming aspect, you know? Kind of the first 3D open world kind of experience, sort of. Or at least like a big one at the time that really grabbed everybody by their cocks and dragged them through an awesome adventure, you know? Fucking, that game's a classic. I need to replay it. Yeah, that's a good one. Get it on the 3DS. That's the best version, basically. But, you know, whatever. Ocarina of Time's a classic. That's a good game. I was watching some Halo 343 fanboy types simping over that Mint Quits. Minty boy. Oh my god. Guys, he was playing some of his simps in a customs game, and he was ninja-ing them and bragging about how good he is and stuff. It was just like, dude, these guys are like your little butt lickers, you know? They're your little fanboys. They're practically letting you kill them, you know? This is like, I don't know, man. You're playing with like little children and shit, and you're kicking the crap out of them because, you know, sure, like you're decent at the game and they're terrible at it, and you're acting like you're hot shit. It's really sad, dude. Like, Jesus Christ, man. I don't know. I don't know about some guys like that. So weird. Anywho, oh yeah, Mr. Bleast, he got into some hot water. Yeah, his you know, this he's one of those rich people that very publicly helps a good amount of people, and that's great. But he's like doing it to profit off of, exploit people with, and then, you know, publicly do this shit very virally so that it draws attention away from the fact that he's a crypto scammer, worker exploiter, like fucking weirdo piece of shit, So, yeah. Oh, is that my cat talking? Yeah. Um, but yeah. So, what the fuck, cat? What do you want? My god. My cat's been acting crazy lately. But anyways, yeah, about this douchebag, Mr. Bleast. Yeah, a lot of rich people, they fucking do that shit, right? Where they do a few nice things for a few people and make it seem like, oh, I'm so charitable, I'm so nice, I'm so wonderful, look at me. It's like, yeah, you're doing a nice thing, but you're getting a lot out of it in return, you know? And you're sort of, well, being a fucking dickhead. I'm sorry, man. Hey, everyone, look how nice I am. Look at me be nice. Aren't I the greatest person ever? And, if you're fucking stupid, you'll get tricked by that shit. But, if you have a brain, you'll realize that people who do that kind of shit are fucking disgusting. It's like egomaniac shit. It's like moral grandstanding. Look how much better I am than all of you filthy pores. It's like, this is kind of fucked up, dude. Yeah. Um, I call it the nice dickhead behavior. That's what that is. And so I was making the point that a lot of rich people do this. They do something very nice, very publicly, and then do something way fucking worse on the down low, hoping nobody notices, or at least not that many people notice to the point where they can basically get away with it, right? You know? Like, if I can publicly say, hey, I saved these children over here while I, run this concentration camp that is making people commit suicide or whatever. You know what I mean? Like that's the kind of thing I'm talking about here. You're doing very nice things publicly, very publicly, to cover up for the horrible things you do on the down low. How many times do I have to fucking say it? I feel like I have to repeat that like so many fucking times because creeps and weirdos just don't fucking seem to want to get it. They'll fucking come at me and be like, he's helping people and you think he's a monster. How dare you? And it's like, most rich people are monsters, dude, and he's one of them. He's a crypto scammer. He's a worker exploiter. Jesus Christ, dude. Like, I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't know what you do with people like that. They just can't see that a lot of people are complicated. They do good things and they do bad things. Yeah. Morons only look at it black and white. He's a good person, leave him alone. Or he's the devil, let's kill him. It's always either or with so many people, I swear to God. There's no room for nuance or conversation. Fucking, so ridiculous. So, yeah, that shit is dumb. But, whatever. It did spark a conversation, though, that needs to be had about why we don't have Medicare for all and stuff like that, Like, whenever someone in your family is sick or getting old or has medical issues, and it's gonna happen, it happens to everyone, that's life, why do you have to take such a financial fucking hit to your income? Why do you gotta suffer like that? That fucking sucks. Shouldn't that not be the case? Shouldn't it be a much lighter load? Well, it could be. It is easily. In many countries, it actually is. Yeah. So why the fuck don't we have it yet here in America? It's fucking stupid. It's disgusting. It's pathetic. A lot of people have died because of the lack of Medicare for all. Millions and millions and millions have died because of the lack of Medicare for all in this fucking country. This is fucking disgusting. We have failed massively when you think about it. It's fucking horrible. So we should really get on the ball and get that fucking Medicare for all going, right? That's the conversation we need to be having, but a lot of morons don't want to have that conversation. They just want to be like, Mr. Bleast, how dare you attack Mr. Bleast? Like, I grow tired of talking back to children sometimes, you know, because a lot of it is just stupid kids. You know what I mean? It's like you're wasting your time. That kid's not like listening to stuff, you know. Like that kid does not read. That kid lives on the internet, and you know, parents aren't doing anything good, probably. So whatever, man. But yeah, this guitar kicks ass, dude. Like that effect, that chorus too. Sounds really good. Yeah, pretty sweet. Pretty sweet guitar. Yep. Yeah, this guitar is sick. Pretty badass. I really dig it. Yep, another winner. This thing is really cool. And I can't believe I made it. Although there is one flaw. There's always a flaw, right? Nothing's perfect. Fucking the neck. Ooh, look at that chippage going on right below the neck right there. Ah, oh, that sucks. But, you know, it was going to relic over time anyway, so who cares? Very nice. Sick guitar. So yeah, guys, remember, don't deal with stupid authoritarian nonsense. Don't get suckered into wasting all your fucking money on dumb shit. I know, that's actually easier said than done. There's a lot of ways to get suckered out of your money. But, nobody's perfect. My point is, try not to be that much of a sucker that it ruins your life. That's what I'm trying to say. Alright, dudes. I'm gonna go play some games and then I'll upload some hilarious clips of Double Dragon. So, yeah, guys. This guitar, fucking sick. Really cool. It's even got purple in it, Jimmy. Check that out. Yeah, very cool guitar. And what was I gonna say? God damn it, I'm tired, you guys. I'm always tired. But yeah, yeah. I think I'm gonna call this thing the Dragon. That's what I was gonna say, because the flake job on it is called Dragon Flake, actually. So yeah, it's the Dragon.